I do have bad gas, but I'm not going to keep farting here.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's probably why I just cut so we're live, and I'm glad. And I'm glad we're live. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Draft Day. Apologies on no intro video. I know, Denny. It's one of those things that we're gonna get booed off the set for not having that Dwayne the Rock Johnson clip.
I can't believe it, dude. I just watched our viewer count go from 3 to 0.
Yeah, go from one to nothing. Well, we got 5 people in the chat right now. Shout out to everybody coming to hang out, view. Draft day of the show where we basically are just going to draft whatever we want, wherever we want, whenever we want. With us, so I mean, Denny, I don't know about you, but I'm not fucking doing the ad read if he's right here, right? With us is Alex of Laboratory to read the ad read about Laboratory.
So come on down to Laboratory, folks. We're a education-centered shop down on Carson Street, 601 East Carson to be specific if you're actually looking to get to our location. We have bongs, we have Delta 8, we have CBD, Kratom, everything. So come on down and come see us. There's even dogs here sometimes, and chances are Dennis won't be here, so it'll be awesome.
It's always a great time when I'm not there. Always.
Big Delta 8 guys at Thoughts on the Bench. Shout out to Zach and his adventure. Did you put Campari into a Miller High Life? Is that what that was?
No, this is a Smirnoff Ice
Oh, I'm so sorry.
that I need a chaser because I also have this gin.
Hey, Fortis is good. I like that gin. So, the theme here, Alex, you've been a guest on Draft Day a couple times now, buddy, and you kind of came in, and honestly, tonight, since there's 3 of us, this will get on Instagram. I'll tell you what, Denny, those 5-person shows trying to type out those graphics, daunting. Daunting.
Never again.
The nice thing is I can't get yelled at because I own this stupid made-up company. Isn't that the best feeling in the world, Alex, where like Austin can't yell at you if you do something wrong? Because fuck you, Austin.
Yeah, fuck you, Austin. No, I'm just kidding. I love Austin. Austin's a good dude. This shop wouldn't be here without Austin.
Austin said he was watching tonight, so I kind of hope you saw that.
Is he? The tough thing is I can't really. I don't know if you have it up, Denny. I can't really read comments because for some reason my window went away on OBS. So if you have the stream up and someone comments or whatever, please feel free to jump in and let me know. I'll try to view as best I can.
Sure. Yep, Alex and I both have it up, so
Awesome. Thank you guys for your views.
And Alex can't spell the word comment.
Oh no, is it that bad? Now I gotta look. Commenting.
Do we have Josh times 2 on
Yeah,
show?
I'm pretty sure at times really suck is Elsas's burner account. So we finally figured out that story. All right, so let's jump into some drafting here, guys. You'll see the very blank new son of a bitch. I forgot the logo graphics. I knew I forgot something. They're coming, Alex. Don't worry. But Alex, you came in here guns ablazing with a category that I really, really want to talk about.
Was it the best foods to cook on a flat top?
I mean, we could definitely do that one tonight. I do not hate that at all, despite the fact
I
that
don't know.
I'm gonna lose.
Dennis and I were discussing with you.
I mean, you guys want to start with that?
Well, what did you have in mind, sir?
I did make not the graphics, the post about Lord of the Rings. So
Oh.
I don't want to take away from that, but we did.
You know what? We could do a couple different Lord of the Rings drafts. Like there's just so much in that trilogy, the series that we could really just go all out with.
I mean, I'm cool with a couple different variants of it because the one thing you got to like one thing that a draft topic that I was thinking of when you guys were talking about it was if you could put athletes into your fellowship, like who are the what is it 5 people that you would trust to get you from point A to point B or something like that.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Let's get it.
You guys want to start with that one?
Oh, we got to. That's electric.
Okay. Lord of the Ring, athlete, fellowship. That sounds right. Athlete. I think I spelled it right. Let's put it into the random list generator. Not number, because that would be ridiculous. Alex. Denny. Me. Alright, I'm going to hit this 3 times, boys. That'll give us our list for the entire night. 1, 2. Alright, it is Denny, Deke, Alex. Denny.
Man, I get the
Deke.
shaft every time.
Yeah, but
Well,
eventually you'll get to go first. And you get the wraparound on a pretty broad draft.
That's true. That's true.
So
I'll
are
quit complaining.
so are we gonna do current athletes? Are we talking?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah, do they have to be alive?
Up to you guys. We make up the rules.
I think we should just do athletes of history because it's Lord of the Rings. It's all magical and shit.
I'm
It is
cool
all
with
magical and shit. I'm gonna see if I can get some kind of light on it. That looks like I'm in the Blair Witch Project. Fuck it. Okay, so we're doing athletes all time. Denny, the theme here is you have a ring of power. You need athletes of all time. Every time I touch my face, it just makes a shadow. So fuck it. Athletes all time. Who's the first athlete to get you from point A to point B?
So, I think some of like the most prolific athletes out there, and we're thinking someone who needs to really guard you, like guard you, make sure you are kept safe. Like I am Frodo, I better have the most badass motherfucker out there getting me to wherever the
So
hell I need
nervous.
to go. Give me Aaron Donald.
Ooh, that's a really good pick.
That man is relentless.
Same size as the Hobbit too, so you don't get this like weird feeling. Yeah,
Exactly.
I love that, and he's already trained to fight knives, Denny. So
Exactly. He already knows. Like he's well on his way to a spot in like the next Lord of the Rings movie that they
damn, I love that. Because you know what the funny thing is, I was gonna go with a guy kind of in the similar realm, but now that you have, I think I can get this guy at 2. So I'm gonna go with a pick here that I think is a no-brainer. Usain Bolt. I mean, I want the fastest guy on the planet. Like, if I understand that there's gonna be time, like he's not gonna carry me on his back or shit. But I have literally the fastest guy on the planet. He can run long distances. If I'm like, yo, bro, take this shit and get out of here, we're gonna die. He's out.
True. That's true. Now you got me thinking a whole different way on this.
Right? Right.
Like you said speed, and now I got one guy on my mind, but
Usain Bolt would get you there pretty quickly.
yes, he would.
9 point something seconds, I think.
Yeah. Alex, you're for 2, brother.
Oh, my first one is going to be Andre the Giant because he's essentially a mythical creature himself.
Okay,
he seems
good.
like although a large part of Lord of the Rings is drinking beer, and I think Andre the Giant would fit in well
Big
with that
meat guy.
at the local pubs in the Shire.
Ooh, look
So
at
that would be my number one pick, if he could fit. You know what I'm saying, Dennis? You can. So I'm going to go with my second pick, and it's going to be Derek Jeter. Just because I love Derek Jeter, and
you just want to hang out with him.
I just want to hang out with Derek Jeter, and I feel like in this situation, it's the only time I'm going to get to do it without him filing a restraining
There's a
order.
lot of downtime going to throw the ring into the fire. There's a
There
lot
is.
of downtime.
And I just want to hear about all the times that he beat up on Boston, and
Boston.
every time that Dustin Pedroia got hurt.
You know what?
Love it.
I think he'd be pretty deadly with a baseball bat. He'd beat the shit out of some of those.
You would
creatures.
assume there's some kind of sword dueling ability that comes from being good with a baseball bat, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, probably, but Derek Jeter.
Touche. I'm up next, and I'm between 2 guys, and I think I'm gonna go with the less dickhead of the 2 because you got to spend a lot of time with them. And I know you say Bolt's fun. I don't know if this guy's really fun, but I know that the other guy sucks ass. Give me J.J. Watt as my big dude. Give me J.J. Watt. He's athletic, he's fast, giant arms, but a really cool bro that I could camp with.
All right.
Yeah, and man, he's quite scary. He's very
Right?
scary.
Horrifying human being.
And he's been through so many injuries that I feel like out there he's not gonna die.
He might get stabbed once or twice. He's still going.
That's the
though.
thing is he's gonna get hurt, but he's still going.
Oh man, that means I'm up.
You're up for 2, buddy.
Shit.
Also, I want to show you guys this beer. I went downstairs. There's a beer and wine shop in my apartment building, and this is from Destill. I don't know anything about it. It's in Illinois, but it's called the Deadhead IPA series, and it's a low-cal hazy. But look how cool that is.
Ooh, that does look good.
That is very cool.
Yeah, 99
That makes a pretty
calories.
good beer. I've never had that one, but they do make a good beer.
I also got this one.
Ooh, that looks foreign.
It's a sake beer from Japan.
Ooh.
I have sake in the fridge.
I love sake.
We could drink some sake. That's a thing. Anyway,
I
my
have some Pink
first
Whitney
pick.
next to Denny.
My first pick, and this is solely because Deke mentioned speed, and he took the fastest human being
baby.
on the planet. I'm gonna go with probably one of the fastest human beings also on this planet. Give me Tyreek Hill.
Oh, That's a great pick.
That man's a hands team too. He's not dropping that ring.
No.
Shift.
Yes, he could.
Mm-hmm.
That man's built like a brick house. And for my third, I want more protection. I'm not a big guy. Someone's gonna beat my ass along the way in that journey.
Protection.
I need more
agree.
protection. Always gotta have some. So I want I want the Big Show.
Ooh.
Andre the Giant was a good one. The Big Show's another good one.
The Big Show's a great one. The Big Show's a really good one.
That makes me want to take my other big ass dude that I think's a dickhead.
Well, I'm gonna take a big ass dude who's kind of a dickhead, and I'll take Lawrence Taylor on my team.
Definitely not up. But
Why not? I thought.
No. Denny, Derek, Alex, Derek, Denny.
Yeah, I can't keep up with this.
So I'm gonna take Lawrence Taylor. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking do that. Not even on my board, not in a bad way. I just didn't think about him. I'm gonna take this guy because he's a badass dude and he's not a dickhead for what I think. Give me Mike Tyson. Like, he is a dickhead, but I also feel like I can be friends with him and we'll have pigeons and things
Based
together.
on the Hangover movies, he seems like he could be pretty cool.
I mean, he had a lion.
He did, and he could bring it.
Or tiger. A tiger, not a lion.
Alex takes Lawrence Taylor.
For sure, absolutely. Absolutely. Just in case, they're sleeping on their left side, so he can get up in there and really, break some legs.
Yeah. And now you have another pick here, Alex.
Oh, that's gonna go to Muggsy Bogues.
Make you feel tall as a hobbit.
No, because sometimes you got to get through these small places, and all the other characters can never go with the hobbits because they're too big. At least Muggsy can come with us,
Yeah, that's not a bad take.
Like Legolas can't fit through those places.
Yes. I was super close on the spelling too. I'm not mad at myself. All right. Shit. I'm trying to think because all of my guys are like pretty recent. Like Mike Tyson, I guess, is kind of old, but pretty recent guys. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going. Elite athletes here, guys. I don't know why, but I feel like if I just have an elite, like assassin group, give me Bo Jackson.
Ooh,
Jackson.
The baseball bat, swinging the sword. I mean, he's the baddest dude ever, right?
Yeah.
My gosh, that's a good pick.
Bo Jackson.
I wouldn't either. That's a scary thing to think
Him
of.
and Mike Tyson and J.J. Watt just right in front of me. I love it. Denny, go for your last two on this one, bud.
All right. I need another fighter, but I need someone who's like a big fighter. I need somebody who's just like pure athlete, but can throw the fists around if I need them to. And for that reason, I want Conor McGregor.
Ooh, okay. I wonder what it would be like hanging out with him, but that does not mean you shouldn't. I love the dude. I feel like he would be awesome in a fellowship environment.
I feel like he'd be angry.
Yeah, very angry.
He's just always angry, though. And then who's your last pick, Dan?
Last pick is just solely because this guy is just like the god of soccer, and I would do anything to hang out with him. And he's also very fucking fast, so give me Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's a fucking freak.
When you said the god, I wrote Zlatan and then replaced it. I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
More soccer players on there.
No. Soccer players are notoriously known for being pansies for some reason, which is not true. Not true at all.
Women's soccer players are not pansies. Men kind of are.
Oh, Alex Morgan.
Fair.
She's a beast.
I am deciding between a few for my last pick, but I'm going to go with a guy who will be fun, entertainment, get his hands dirty, different perspective. Give me Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, that's a great pick.
He's just there so he doesn't get fined.
Me too, baby.
And he's got Skittles. He's always got Skittles.
Yeah, that's a really good underrated appreciation there, Dan. Alex, your last pick.
I'm going to go with the most unstoppable human being in the world, one certain Coach Mike Ditka.
Yeah.
Because if you can run a dynasty like the Bears, you can run a dynasty like the Fellowship.
The Bears.
Denny, you want to look at comments because we had some people while I write my.
Oh, we got
But one thing is you're gonna have the best coach team in Mordor.
Coaching's important. Ask Bill Belichick.
100%.
Timmy says dibs on Taylor Lewan, honorable mention as well as Randy Johnson.
Taylor Lewan would be fun. The other guy that I was thinking of that was a jag-off that I didn't want to pick was Brock Lesnar.
Oh God!
Oh, fuck that guy.
Right,
I'm
glad.
Need him do all the villains in Lord of the Rings.
Like him and JJ Watt were the tie there for me.
I'm gonna have to agree with Randy Johnson. On this entire list, he's the only one I've ever seen kill anything on camera.
Like, never mind. Yeah, no, I get that one. That's a really good. I mean, he would catch food, right?
Randy Johnson, just hit birds out of skies with fastballs.
I wish I knew athletes that like fished and shit. Aaron Rodgers spent time in Hawaii. That counts, right?
You know what's funny? Whenever Alex said Muggsy Bogues, I thought like he was picking Muggsy as Gollum. Muggsy, like a small little my precious guy.
Yeah. I love that. So there is the first draft of the night. I'm excited for that one to be put on social, and I'm more excited to have to explain to everybody what the fuck we were drafting because I don't really know to understand.
I'll be right back. Somebody's at the door apparently.
Oh no. The other topic in this realm, Denny, that I was thinking about was just straight up Lord of the Ring character draft. Just all out in the open. Yeah, like there's so many names in it. We'd be fine.
Ton. There's so many. So that's a good one, and I'm sure Alex will be all in on that.
Don't do drugs, kids. Jesus.
Good?
Oh, we're good, but that person wasn't good at all.
A little methed out.
Un poquito.
All right, Alex, we are just drafting. How many you want to do for this one, Dennis?
I'm trying to think. How many do I know?
Because I think 15 is a safe number.
15 is safe. I would say 15 is safe.
Because I'm trying to think. Because we can even include the Hobbit.
Yeah.
If that's something. Alex, we're just drafting straight up Lord of the Rings best characters. The entire universe. I have a feeling that I'll get a text from my brother saying, "How could you leave off X, Y, Z?"
And he'd be right.
He would be so right.
Also said, I'd have to call in if y'all are doing a Lord of the Rings draft.
Who said that?
Smalls.
See, Smalls had a chance to be on, and he was packing all night. He said,
"Unbelievable."
We'll get Smalls back on another episode. Alex's favorite movie besides the Titanic, Heather says. Alex, talk to us about the Titanic, brother.
Well, I used to really, really love the movie The Titanic. It moved me both emotionally and mentally due to the stimulation of it. No, actually, when I was young, I really was obsessed with the movie Titanic. I have like a giant 1,000-piece puzzle of Titanic with Leonardo DiCaprio on it.
Okay, so you weren't obsessed with the ship. You were actually
all of it. The movie, all of it. I could spout off like how big the ship was, passengers on it. But I've long done something to my memory that's gone. That all information is.
Probably replaced it with better information, to be fair.
Absolutely. It was pretty useless information because I don't think anybody's coming back. Heather
said you wanted to be called Phyllis?
That is true. When I was 11 years old,
I love when Heather watches the show, by the way.
When I was 11 years old, I heard some woman with the name of Phyllis, and I was like, that shit's dope. I want that as a name. But I was never cool enough to don the name Phyllis.
From now on Thoughts on the Bench, Alex will be referred to as Phyllis.
I'm okay with it. It's a childhood dream come true.
The stamp on it.
2 L's? I-S?
That looks about right. I never learned how to spell it, but
Wait, I got it. Philles. Phyllis. The order of this one is going to go Deke, Phyllis, Denny. We are drafting the greatest Lord of the Rings characters.
All right.
I would be an idiot.
Our other sponsor, by the way, my apologies for interrupting, said Alex would be a good Phyllis.
He would make a good Phyllis. Like,
you know what, Abby? I think you make a great human being.
If Abby had a guy's name.
Gail is technically a guy's name.
Bada boom.
If you go on Breaking Bad, Gail Bedinger.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Wow. Do we all? Wow.
Yeah, we watch way too much television.
Me too, to be fair. All right, so it's not my favorite character, but I believe it is the greatest character in Middle Earth history. Give me Legolas.
Oh,
I mean,
that's a no-brainer.
It's not even my favorite character, but it is the favorite, and Orlando Bloom killed that character, and he's a godsend. So Alex, you're up next, buddy.
Boromir.
Sorry. Ooh, Boromir.
I'm gonna go with Boromir because the series would have been real short without Boromir.
Dude, did you like Boromir's character?
For what he was, absolutely. He wasn't the most likable guy, but in the end, he showed you how selfless he really was.
I always enjoyed the kind of really, it was quick, but the quick turn for him to realize he messed up, and then correlating that. Dude, I watched the director's cut of all three of them when I was packing just for like 3 days. There's so many scenes that go more into Boromir defending his brother with their dad and all those types of things, and it's so cool to see that side of him because you don't get it if you just watch the movie.
Yeah, Boromir was one of the best. I'm gonna start up. Go honest, Jesus.
One of the best.
One of the most bestest. Denny, you're up for 2, buddy.
First of all, Smalls
Boromir's a narc.
Yeah, Boromir's a narc apparently, according to Smalls.
Fair.
And then I'm going to go with Aragorn as my number 1 pick.
Strider.
Number 2, it's kind of a no-brainer, but Gandalf.
So, Aragorn is by far my favorite character. And you find out that he's like 87 in those movies, bro. Like, he's part of this one of the first men, and he, like, doesn't age the same as humans, and you find it out in this directional cut. I didn't know his bitch ass was 87 in those movies.
Really?
Yeah, dude. He's part of the first men, and the first men in the realm live longer than traditional men, and it's like crazy. Are you Googling it right now? Do you not believe me?
I never believe you. Ever.
Aragorn is 87. It's confirmed by Aragorn himself in the movie. He's 87 years old. His reign as the High King lasts 122 years, which ends with his death at the age of 210. Suck it. Alex, Aragorn and Gandalf are off the board, brother.
That's a bummer too, because those are good ones.
Aragorn he's so dope.
I'm gonna have to go with, in my opinion, the most influential character and the one that nothing could have happened without, and that's Samwise Gamgee.
Oh, you motherfucker!
I knew he was going.
And he was one of the only ones that would willingly give up the ring. He had no temptation of the power. He was a saint, and Sean Astin is
a legend. But I was hoping you were going to go a different route and I could get Samwise, because I mean, as much as everyone else is cool, he's the reason that they won, right? Like, he's it.
Yeah, Frodo wouldn't have made it without him.
Yeah, that's right.
Koji
Good friend to have.
Pretty good.
Great friend to have.
So my first pick is a very easy one. What's the comedic duo of Legolas without Gimli?
Yes.
Gimli is just them together is it's the whole comedic strut of the movie, and I adore it. Now it gets hard. A lot of these characters are little bitches.
Yeah, it kind of turns. Like, you have the main core, and then all of a sudden, just everyone kind of goes to shit.
Yeah. What's his? And the tough thing is, like, some of their names are kind of tough. I'm looking up this dude's name. I'm gonna be upset with myself. Give me Theoden, King Theoden, King of Rohan. After he fixes his shit, I would have never in a million years thought of Theoden, by the way, is his name. But King of Rohan, I love Rohan. I think Rohan is better than Gondor 9 times out of 8. They're so sick, and they all got horses and shit. But King Theoden getting stabbed at the door, and then they all say, "Get out of the way! Here comes the king!" And he stabs one orc and gets stabbed. And they're like, "Get out of the way! The king's hurt!" Funniest scene I've ever seen in that movie, because he just goes up there just to get stabbed with a spear, and it's like, "What the fuck are we doing here, King? Like, just sit back. Like, why did you have to do that?" But I love him, and I love Rohan. So, Phyllis, you're up again, brother.
Oh man, yeah, we are getting to the point where like everybody's kind of a little bitch, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Heather wrote in Dumbledore for the win, and I thought I wrote Dumbledore when you took Gandalf, Denny. Oh my god. That would have been bad.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh no, what did I do?
I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna go with an obvious one here because I can't believe he's still on the board. But Frodo, I mean, like,
It's a no
He's
brainer.
just such a little bitch,
he
man.
is, but you work,
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get
he had to
it.
do, he had to do what he had to do.
I get it,
Heather,
man.
look behind you.
He's just such a little bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Denny, you're up for Chew, brother.
Oh shit. Well.
You boys are allowed to Google, just to let you know.
I've already taken advantage of it. I don't
It's tough because like I know who I want to take, but I have to
It's
do
just,
I
like
have
the
to do their
names.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
some weird ass names in that universe, but I love it.
I'm gonna start with Bilbo Baggins.
Ooh, yep. That's a great
Everyone loves
pick.
Everyone loves a little Bilbo in their life.
Oh, I'm mad at that.
Some people love a lot of Bilbo.
A lot of people love some bagging, yeah.
And then I hate this little fucker with a passion. He's a slimy little fucker. But give me Gollum.
His origin story is so dope. Like how they found the ring and he killed his best friend and then goes in like it's crazy to me.
Development.
Gollum. All right, Alex, you're up for your fourth pick, buddy.
I'm going with Saruman because
Mm.
Christopher Lee is just amazing, and the character himself is the perfect protagonist. Just menacing and terrifying.
I hate that Sauron and Saruman are so close together. That always weirded me out.
It reminds me of when we were a kid and you had to fight Ganon and then Ganondorf.
Yeah.
Like, why?
It's like there was no other letters you could have.
Well, there probably was, but somebody forgot to submit the names, and like halfway through, they were like, "Oh shit, what are we talking about?"
Yo, what the fuck's the name of that dude? Fucking Ganondorf? No, Ganondorf. Ganondorf. There's Sauron and then there's Man. It's like the one's the man. Yeah.
But he's the man.
Simple as that.
All right, I'm gonna go with. Is it Arwen? Arwen. Liv Taylor's character, or Liv Tyler.
She's
Arwen.
a nice lady.
Oh, she's such a nice lady. I don't know. So she kind of gets a little minuscule towards the later part of it, but when she makes the river hit all the Nazgul, I love it. I think it's so badass.
We got a couple comments coming in. So, fucking poop soup. Yeah. Someone should pick the ring.
That's not a bad take, honestly.
Small says, if y'all don't pick the Eagles, I swear to Christ. And then Heather's with Dumbledore for the win. And then Heather just goes off on a tangent, commenting everything, saying that she needs.
And hi, Vicky.
And then there's Vicky.
Hello,
I try to get
Vicky.
Lord of the Rings all the time.
So Heather's not watched Lord of the Rings.
Really?
What?
Why?
Yeah.
Is she boycotting it?
Childhood issues. I got nothing there. There's no excuse.
It's just such a good movie. Series.
Heather, what's your excuse? I see nothing. Anyway.
Yeah, she's scared. I've never seen him either. Riley, get out of here. Arwen's role
Riley,
is
we
just
don't
look
really
inside and listen
care.
to end. Smalls, she literally is the reason that Frodo's even alive.
Abby, we don't care that you haven't
Aragorn
seen
is
Yeah,
not
we
as
don't care
fast a
about it.
rider as
Let's talk about
Arwen,
it.
and the fact that Arwen can cause the river to hit the Nazgul is the whole reason we even had a story. Thank you very much.
Abby's also never watched Harry Potter.
Oh, Abigail.
Yeah.
For my fifth pick, I'm going to go Howden, who I had to Google, but he is the elf that comes at the wall in the second movie and like is Legolas's friend and brings all the other elves with him to fight. There's a lot of honorable mentions I want to get to, but Howden I thought got absolutely screwed because his character in the books is apparently dope. I don't know, I watch YouTube videos, I don't read books, I'm not a dork. But Howden is fucking dope. And, I got that double elf connection. We're Gucci.
It's fair. So I'm up, right?
No, Alex is up and then you're up.
Okay,
You went last on this one.
good. So hopefully you don't take my pick, so we'll figure it out.
I'm going with Pippin.
You
That's a great pick.
dick.
You full of a toque.
That's a great pick. He's so much better than all the other characters.
Yeah,
man.
like,
Pippin's the man. He just wants to have a good time. You know?
What about breakfast? Second breakfast.
My second breakfast.
Lunch, dinner, supper.
Oh my.
Now you're up, Denny. Was that your pick?
Yeah, it was. Now I got to think about who the fuck I want.
There's one more Hobbit.
No, I don't. Well, I don't want. No, I don't want Mary. Mary does nothing. Mary's the nerd of the two of them. Like,
Right.
come on.
That's true, America, and then he sings. Mary sucks.
Yeah, he sucks.
So does Frodo. He got drafted.
Yeah, not by me.
Touche. But, he's the only one with the actual fucking ring, so I don't know.
He is kind of important. Okay. So
Small says, "How are you guys doing this draft this week?" And last week I got stuff doing the fucking animal draft. Alex, last week, I don't know if you saw it, we had to combine two animals, and Smalls was like a fucking frog and a snake, or a llama and a snake, and he just had a snake body with a llama head. He mailed it the fuck in on purpose. It was great. It was so good.
I'm sorry, Smalls. I'm so sorry, Smalls. We would love to have you here, but apparently you're too busy for us.
You're packing, Smalls.
I'm gonna go with Sauron for my pick.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
I mean, the dude's just fucking badass, even though he's just diabolical.
So, honorable mentions here. One guy that I was going to take was Treebeard the Ent.
Ooh,
I thought about it. I just felt Halden needed a little justice. Smaug, the dragon from The Hobbit.
Hobbit sucked.
Who was the
fair, but Smaug's cool.
who was the Ghost King that they had to try to recruit that? I forgot his name, but I was thinking about him.
The Ghost Army's fucking dope.
Yeah.
It just says Army of the Dead.
Yeah, my God, if they would have just waited for the Ghost.
The Witch King of Angmar.
That guy.
He's fire. Other guys that I was thinking of for this, the Eagles honestly aren't the worst pick ever. Faramir, I like him towards the end. Theoden's son is pretty badass, who leads the Rangers, or not the Rangers, the Riders. But I think we got most of the main ones. I mean, there's a couple in there that we can interchange, but I thought that was a good one. What about the fucking Uruk-hai? I mean, it's not a character. The Uruk-hai are a brand of basically refurbished elves. The Uruk-hai's fucking dope, Smalls, but they're not a character. That's like a race. It's like taking fucking elves. Am I wrong on that, guys? Am I crazy?
No, I agree with that completely.
I agree.
Yeah, it's like...
And I'll be honest, I don't know the movie well enough to name specific orcs.
Yeah, there's the dude with the palm on his face that kills Boromir, but like... That's all I got.
Yeah. I meat's back on the menu, I know that.
Do we miss any characters you guys can think of?
No, I think we
said we're on mute.
Uh-oh.
We're on mute?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, sound's working on OBS, so let's take a look.
Or Smalls might just be trolling us because our picture's so bad. I don't know. Is our picture so bad? I don't know.
I hear it's
Is our
perfectly
picture
fine.
so bad? I don't know.
I hear it's
Is our
perfectly
picture
fine.
so bad?
Wow, I just heard you say that on loop for like a half hour, and I don't know what I was doing. Hold on one second. Say something, Den. Hold on one second.
Hello.
Say something, Den.
I'm here.
Say
Can you hear me
something.
now? I'm here.
Say
Can you hear me
something.
now?
Yeah, we were working.
Hello.
All I hear is Denny over and over again, make it stop. Okay, so what?
Make it stop.
I'm so sorry to run it up. I'll clip that. What happened is I have my audio that I hear reoccurring and bouncing with their audio, but their audio is on Zoom of what Dennis was saying, so it just kept looping.
You're the worst.
Did you guys hear that? You couldn't hear that?
No.
It was
All I
bad.
hear is
Hold on,
Dennis
Denny,
over
turn
and
up the show. Turn up the show really quick, and let me know when you have the volume on the show up. Put the volume on the show up. Okay, here we go. Put the volume on the show up. Put the volume on the show
I hate
Wow, that is amazing. All right, guys, so we figured out how to do an infinite loop of sound and time and space.
Some Neil deGrasse Tyson shit.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? All right, what do we want to draft next, guys?
So I guess, do we still want to stick on the topic of Lord of the Rings? Do we want to make a jump to something else, or?
It's up to you guys. We can do literally whatever you want. I know the flat top thing was something. We can get to some sports stuff.
I'd say let's do best head shops in the city, but we all know the answer is laboratory. Am I right?
Of course.
Well, weirdly enough, you would have the first overall picks, Alex. So I just want to throw it out here. No, we're not. But I just want to throw it out here. If you didn't take yourself first overall, we have bigger things to talk about.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
You guys want to do arcade games? Like console, like big games you find at like barcades and stuff, and draft the best of those?
Okay.
Yeah. I like that.
All right. So Alex, Denny, Derek. Alex, Denny, Derek. Alex, Denny, Derek. It's Alex is up.
Hubert.
Okay, why Hubert now?
Why the hell not? Did you ever play it?
Yeah, I played it. You just like Hubert.
God.
All right. Yeah, Danny, you're up. Is it Hubert?
Yeah.
Why did I write Hubert?
I don't
What is wrong with me?
Hubert Humblevale.
Big woosah.
Dude, I don't like that loop thing. Fucked me up, bro. that was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Deke's just trying to get me off from the bench, I think, just by embarrassing me constantly.
What did I do? The loop?
Yeah, the loop thing.
Why'd that embarrass you? I love you.
Oh, it's bad. It's not good.
Your voice?
Yeah, it's
I
terrible.
love your voice. Better than my laugh. You hear my stupid laugh? Alex, stop shaking your head, Phyllis. Denny, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna go with Pac-Man.
So you get both of them. We cannot take Mrs. Pac-Man, but did you have a preference between Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man?
Not really. I mean,
same game.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing.
I liked Mrs. Pac-Man. I don't know why. It was the bow, I think. Okay, I'm gonna go with NBA Jam.
Oh, he's on fire!
Yeah, I think my favorite arcade game ever. And then I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with an old classic favorite of mine, Dig Dug.
Ooh.
Underappreciated, never busy, one of the hardest games ever. Denny, you are back up.
Ooh, so let's see here. I'm gonna go with so like arcade games like NBA Jam. That was the one you just shot basketballs, right?
No, NBA Jam was on a console, and it was the 2v2 basketball game. So you press the buttons, but it was like the Shaq and Kobe versus.
Okay, so we're not including like the big arcade games like the like skee ball and stuff like that, are we?
Alex, should we include those?
I'll allow it.
Allowed.
Okay, then give me skee ball.
Damn it! Skee ball's a good pick there.
I always had like competitions with my family for like who was better with skee ball and whatnot. Like my grandma and I got so heated we would be betting. I'm like 5-6 years old betting against my grandmother like $1 a game on who's gonna play a better skee ball game.
And I've handle balls. It's impressive.
Put him in holes too, or no?
Say what?
He puts him in holes too, or no?
Well, after he was done, there were no holes.
All right.
Oh my God.
Phyllis, you're up for 2.
I'm slightly concerned now.
House of the Dead.
Oh, you fucker. My brother and I got House of the Dead 2 on Xbox, the original, and had the gun controller. Dude.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's such a great fucking pick.
That was just that. That was the one game I remember when I was little. My parents would never let me play when we went, but I always wanted to play. And then as I got older, I just dumped money into it at Blade Runners and Cranberry.
You're up for one more, buddy.
All right. After that, I'm going to have to go with the original Super Mario, the big arcade game that you just went.
Yep.
You know, it was just, I played that. My uncle used to own a dentist office, and I played that in there for hours. It was a formative game. It's why I like to go up.
That's the sole reason for your incline.
To the cloud.
Denny, you're up for your third pick, bud.
So I'm gonna go with Big Buck Hunter.
Ooh!
Wow.
Wow!
Love that one, man.
I completely forgot about that.
It was such a fun game to sit there and like just beat the shit out of some deer.
Damn, that's a good one. Fuck.
Then you had the little bonus rounds where you're shooting the ducks out of the sky too. Oh, good time.
That's a really good one. Damn it. All right, fuck. I'm gonna go with Space Invaders.
Ooh.
Just old classic simple, baby. And then I'm going to go with, I would be remiss if I did not take the greatest arcade game of all time, Golden Tee.
Yep.
Golden Tee. Which apparently the one in the studio still has not worked yet, and I'm solely believing
It's not working?
That's what they keep telling me, and I formally believe either A, someone messed up something, which is fine, but we also moved it and it was heavy, but B, I think it's because I'm not there. I think that's 100% the reason.
I'm going to fix it, and I'm going to beat your high score.
Good luck. Denny, you're up for your fourth pick.
Okay. So, along the lines of NBA Jam, I forget what like the actual basketball game was
Heather
called.
said, yes, Phyllis. I'm sorry, Denny, go ahead.
Yeah, I forget what the actual like basketball game is called, but like the one where you're actually shooting. I forget what it's called though.
Let's see.
Does that
Basketball.
count then?
It should count.
Isn't it just called Trick Shot or something like that?
It might be. There's like so many different renditions.
Trick
of it.
Shot sounds accurate.
It might be Trick Shot. I think you're right.
Let's just put basketball.
I was always a big sports guy. Like actually like doing something.
I was
Not
just
just
basketball
like a
shot.
big sports guy.
Yeah, really, your whole thing except for Pac-Man, but it is all sports-based, which is great. Alex, Phyllis, you're up for your last two.
I'm going to go with what is actually the greatest arcade game of all time, and that's Cruising USA.
That's a great pick. That's a great pick, damn it.
It's just amazing. And then for my last pick, I'm going to go right along the same lines of House of the Dead and go with the Resident Evil arcade games.
That's a great pick, too. I never played the Resident Evil ones too much growing up. I did play House of the Dead a little bit here and there. But I wish I would have, because that would have made me more excited to play the Resident Evil, the actual game.
Well, that's a good one.
Denny, you're for your last pick.
Well, I'm not gonna say what Abby said in the chat because that's a great pick, but was never.
That is a really good pick.
It's a really good pick, but it's
What
not.
is she going to say? Like, people can't see it in the chat? Are
Okay,
you
then.
accusing the audience of being daft?
Maybe, who knows? But I'm going to go with the Mario Kart racing.
Oh.
Yeah, if you go to Dave & Buster's, they have it, and it is a good time.
We should do this from Dave & Buster's next time and get some steak.
Ooh.
I do love Dave & Buster's steak.
Should have done that tonight.
Shut up.
For my last pick, I'm going to go with, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It is, I think, the greatest arcade game of all time. It is the Jurassic Park
Oh,
Adventure.
Shit.
I could
that's a
only
good
play
ass
it.
pick,
I
Deke.
could only ever play it here and there when we went down to Myrtle Beach. So the second I went down there with a paycheck, I dropped probably $100 into that game. It was just so satisfying to be like, I'm an adult now. Get the fuck out of my way, Timmy.
I always got jacked up when it came after the Jeep.
Yeah. Oh.
Every time.
Some other ones that just based on the athleticism of it, air hockey, I think is a decent one for that. Did you guys ever play the baseball ones where it pitched and you just pressed a button to swing the bat and there were the holes in the outfield and it was like single, double, triple? Never knew the name of it. Was obsessed with those games growing up.
What was the one where you would always put the quarter in and it would like go down a slope? I forget what it was called.
Oh, ski jump.
Yeah, it was like ski jump or something.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites whenever I was trying to rack up tickets.
The circle one where you had to hit the ball on in between the neon lights. I forget what it was called, but it was two like kind of upside down U's and then a circle of lights, and you had to hit it when it was there. And the puck one's good too. There's one where you press the button and the puck's released, and you have to get it to sit on top. Ticket games are great.
Pinball, Heather, good call.
Pinball, wow, we fucked up. That's
Hey, yeah, I think I'm going to rescind and say pinball is probably the greatest arcade game of all time.
Yeah,
Heather.
Right? Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I love that draft. And we're definitely going to get shit. But here's the thing: is that everyone has a favorite arcade game, so I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, and all of you guys are wrong because this is the real draft right here. It's official. It's on paper. I don't see your fucking paper draft.
All right. Are you guys able to entertain the people while I grab another beer?
Definitely not. I'm very shy.
Okay. I don't want to see anything on fire when I come back. Okay.
It's funny because you're throwing stuff on fire before.
I was lighting stuff on fire before we started the show. Riley, I'm drinking. We're drinking what's called gin or gin. It's a spirit of alcohol.
Tastes like pine trees.
But good pine trees. It's like Christmas in your mouth, but better.
Mm-mm. Not better.
It's like Christmas, but it's better because you don't have to entertain your entire family.
This is true.
And that just gets stressful.
Oh, very stressful.
Heather says yucco. To each their own. It's one of those things. I grew up near the woods. It was very piney. I like pine.
Pines are cool.
Pines are cool. Did you ever see a pine cone? That shit's awesome. What's up, Deke?
What is this?
Hey, nothing. We're just talking about pine cones.
Nice. Where at?
All around. I was just talking about how gin is like Christmas in your mouth, but it's good because you don't have to see your family.
You're fine. I love you. You're beautiful. You're a wonderful person. What do you guys want to draft next?
I think we need to get into the flat top foods.
All right. Explain. Give me a brief understanding of what I'm looking for here.
Care to elaborate?
So yeah, cop out. I'll do it. Essentially, when you think of a flat top grill, let's just make this easy. When you think of something you're going to get at a diner, because that's the number one place that everything's cooked on a flat top. The best foods that you can just cook on a flat top. So, I don't want to hear things like steak because flat top steak is never as good as grilled steak.
Should it be a complete meal or an individual item?
Individual item or complete meal. If you can figure out how to cook a complete meal on a flat top, that's awesome.
Well, and I'll get into why I'm saying what I'm saying once we.
All right. I'm curious now.
The order is back to the original, which is Denny, Deke, Alex. Denny, what is the number? This is a lot of pressure because he's a guy that prides himself on his blacktop, Alex. So flat top. I'm curious to see what Denny considers the greatest.
Denny does have a nice flat top.
I do have a nice flat top. But it's not a smoker.
No, our smoker is way cooler than your flat top.
Whatever.
Shout out Pit Boss. Send me free stuff.
So I'm going to say this is one of my favorite dishes to cook. And the reason it's so great on the flat top.
See, this is what I fucking mean by dishes, Alex. It's a whole fucking. I knew
it's not a dish. It's a one item.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go seared ahi tuna.
Oh, you're. Dennis makes the best seared ahi tuna.
Thank you.
I don't even want to write that down. I'm hungry.
You get the grade A seared ahi tuna. Get a little bit of sesame oil on that grill.
Yeah, sesame oil is great.
And then good 45-second sear on each side, and still nice cool red center. It's like eating some sashimi. It's delicious.
Psychopaths drink gin out of the bottle. She might be onto something there, guys. I'm up for chew. I'm going to go with something I believe to be obvious, and that is hibachi.
Ooh, yeah. Yep.
Hibachi. It just is, when I think flat top, that's like the primary reason for a flat top. So, Alex, you're for chew.
My primary reason for a flat top is paninis. I'm a panini person, if you will.
We're gonna have to try one of your paninis soon.
I make a mean.
You owe me a panini.
The secret is lots of meat.
Yep. right up my
and
alley.
nothing else.
Doesn't it technically have to have bread to be a panini?
I don't know. No, it's my flat top.
Okay, well, I can't wait to see.
Well, no,
if
it's
this
got bread.
becomes
It's
your
got
flat
bread,
top.
obviously.
You said it just meat. That's all.
You're right. You're right. Let me clarify. It's got bread. It has to be between 2 pieces of bread, preferably Mancini's.
Oh, good old Mancini's
Making me
bread.
homesick now. What's number 2 here, Phyllis?
Number 2 is going to be kielbasa or just really any kind of sausage. Sausage is great on a flat top. It cooks evenly.
Hot Italian sausage. That sounds right up my alley.
Yep, cooks the casing really nice. Give a nice little crisp to it.
Yeah.
An Alex sausage, you said?
Sausage.
Is that so? This is the whole sandwich or just the sausage? I'm sorry, I missed it. Is this just the Italian sausage, or is this an Italian sausage like sandwich and shit?
I'm just talking just the straight sausage.
Okay.
I think Italian sausage is good enough where you don't really have to put it on anything. You just
It
eat
doesn't even
straight.
have to be Italian sausage. Like a venison sausage is fantastic. You ever had that?
Yes, I have actually.
That's
Herb Brittner's has some pretty good venison sausage.
sounds like we need to go get some venison sausage. I'm getting hungry just talking.
Yeah,
about
you guys are
it.
fucking my life up right now.
Maybe we should quit this draft right now.
I'm gonna go with number 2. I'm gonna take a cheesesteak.
Ooh,
That's a great
A
one.
cheesesteak on a flat top just makes me happy, man.
Steakums cook great on a flat top.
Yep.
No, you don't get a steak 'em. You got to go get a thinly sliced New York strip steak. Throw that on there.
Listen, I have this argument all the time. You can't use good steak for a Philly cheesesteak. It's about the grease and every. If you use good steak, you're making a steak
No, you
sandwich.
get a super fatty
A
piece.
Philly cheesesteak is steakums.
And cheese whiz.
I'm going to politely disagree with you.
That's why I love this country.
Denny, you're for 2.
All right, so I'm going to go with smash burgers.
Smash burgers, you said?
Yeah.
That's a great pick.
A good old smash burger. They are so
That's a
freaking
great
good.
fucking pick, guy.
Sweet of those are good.
Delicious. And then number 3, give me hot dogs.
Oh,
Cook sausage. Give me some hot dogs.
Why hot dogs on a flat top? I like
Uh,
I agree with
it's a much more even cook. And you don't get like the traditional grill marks that you usually get from a grill,
Yeah.
but you still get a nice even cook, and it comes out great. Turns out really good.
I like that. I like that a lot. I'm just gonna say, because I'm not a big flat top cooking guy, so I'm gonna go with what I know type of shit. If I can... I don't know why that was so hard to get that back on. Nothing makes me more excited than a breakfast sandwich all cooked on a flat top. Like, you have the egg over there, you put the English muffin on top of each other, the bacon's cooking, I just love a good breakfast sandwich from a flat top.
Hey,
That's a great one.
fun fact, my flat top grill can hold 72 pieces of bacon at one time.
Is this tested?
We could fit a
It's-
73rd.
Yeah, this is tested. There's a YouTube video that Abby found, and it actually shows 72 pieces of bacon.
What are
on
the
a flat top.
parameters here? What kind of bacon?
It's-
Smith, right? Is it Giant Eagle brand bacon, Market District?
I don't know.
Because these
but-
questions are important.
Oh, many factors.
What
Lots of
defines a bacon? Is bacon's just pig, right?
yeah.
If I put a pig on your grill, is that one piece of bacon, or is that like 1,000 pieces of bacon?
that would be pork.
What the fuck's bacon then?
Bacon is pork, but it's the same thing as like it's a certain cut. The whole pig's not bacon.
I mean, debate.
Well, I mean, everything's bacon if you try hard enough.
Alex, you're up for 2 picks.
Number 1 out of the 2 is French toast.
Oh,
I absolutely love French toast. Which, Heather, if you're hearing this, bust out that griddle and get it ready to go, because we're making some goddamn French toast when I get home. And then my number 2 is going to be similar to French toast, but different. It's going to be pancakes.
Oh.
Okay. I like pancakes on. I mean, that's basically every diner ever, right?
That's what I mean. Diner pancakes are the best. They're this big, and they have that perfect golden over them. It just
Oh, it sounds so good.
I'm gonna stick with the breakfast theme, and I'm gonna go with hash browns.
Ooh.
Just diced up potatoes, got some red peppers and onions mixed in. Give me some hash browns.
Yeah. That's
Denny,
a really fun
you're up for your last two here, Den.
Okay, so the first one, and this is also on the breakfast side of things, even though you guys definitely both took some great ones. I'm gonna go with the good old breakfast bake, or like, so it's essentially it's everything all in one: eggs, peppers, sausage, everything mixed in, and you just cook it all in one. Yep, just yeah.
Smorgasbord.
Shout out to Nadine's in Southside. They do some of the best like breakfast bake.
Okay.
We'll have to go there, and then they serve lots of alcohol.
That's how I started to just make breakfast, to be honest with you, Denny, because like I'll like be like, I'm gonna make an omelet, and then I look at my omelet and I just fuck it all up and have everything together in one big smorgasbord.
And it all goes to the same place, right?
Right? Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. And you're up for your fifth and final pick on this one, Den.
Oh boy, this is tough. You guys took all the really good ones.
This was a tough one.
This was very difficult.
Is that the point of the draft?
It is. It is the point of a draft. I'm gonna go with the shrimp flambe.
Ooh.
Walk me through a flambe.
So for me, it's similar to the hibachi style, but not 100% hibachi.
Okay.
So like you could go the route of going hibachi style where there's soy sauce and all that good stuff. This, put a little bit of Cajun seasoning on it, get the oil on there, and then just cook them up.
I like it. I googled a picture and now I'm super hungry. I'm gonna make shrimp for dinner. I'm gonna go with my last pick, a good old fashioned Permane Brothers sandwich.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It just, there's no explaining why it's on flat top other than it's easy for them to make.
I had one today.
Did you?
I swear to God, I had a pastrami with bacon on it.
Apparently, there's a Yinzer place here, guys, that sells knockoff Permane Brothers sandwiches. So I got to venture down there and try it. They are Permane Brothers sandwiches. It's just not affiliated with Permane Brothers at all.
I swear to God, if it's anywhere near as good, burn the place down.
What's it called?
Don't know yet. A buddy of mine that was down here said to try to find it. I have not started Googling yet.
All right, fair.
Hopefully it's like Primary Brothers or something stupid like that.
Oh,
Alex, what's your last pick for this one, buddy?
Crepes.
Oh,
Very similar to the pancake, but much thinner.
No, they are
Much
not.
better.
They're really.
is it just a super thin pancake?
No, they're different. Don't do that. They're different.
I don't know. I'm asking. I'm not French. I'm fucking American,
pancakes.
baby.
You eat the pancake. Crepes you take and you wrap like scallops and shrimp and all kinds of other good shit into it.
Yeah.
And you make
Really?
yourself. You never had like a breakfast or a seafood
blueberry-
crepe?
I've never had a
Berry,
seafood crepe. I've had berry crepes. Strawberry crepes are great.
Blueberry parfait one, which was really good.
Yeah, crepes are either generally sweet or savory. Ooh, someone in the comments had a good point. Steak and shake. Yeah, I could have gone with a Frisco melt.
Oh,
That's why I was asking about like the.
That's right.
I was asking about the like difference between entrees and individual things, but I think we did a really good job on this list. My mom said her favorite for, I believe, the shrimp stuff. Heather says Phyllis is an Italian from Jersey. He has strong opinions on food. That actually makes a lot of sense. Alex said I'm a sensitive young lady. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And Heather said I won that one. Wow. True underdog story, guys.
I'm Sean Astin. Motherfucker's just like Rudy.
I love that one. What else do you guys want to draft? Is there a topic that we can all spitball and draft around? Do you want to keep? I kind of want to avoid food, if possible.
So I haven't had dinner yet. It's
I know, right?
for me.
I don't hate it one bit though. But is there like another movie that you guys have been into recently? You were talking about that you're like, oh, we should draft around that, or a topic or something. Sports, music.
Best 90s snacks.
Best 90s snacks? That's food. We don't want to. We
got to avoid food here. I got to set the line somewhere, Alex.
You're dying.
I'm just not dying. It's just one of those things where, like, why order a pizza on a Monday?
Oh, I almost ordered a pizza before we started the show. I should have.
I'm surprised you guys aren't munching on the Monster. What's the big pizza by you guys at Angela's or whatever?
The Beast.
The Beast, not the Monster, the Beast.
Boys.
Best 90s toy. That could be a good one.
Best 90 what?
Best 90s toys.
Yeah.
Stuff you grew up with in the 90s.
I'm trying to think of, like, I have. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I like that one a lot.
Oh, no,
No, that's a good one.
That's a really good one, yeah. Let me reset the board real quick.
Ooh, Heather had a good idea. Bars and pits. Didn't we do bars and pits?
Yes, breweries, I think.
We did brewery.
Bars would be interesting because me, Greg, were you on that one, Alex, or how did?
Yeah, we did breweries, but I'm thinking bars.
We did like 40 breweries on the one. Let's do 90 soys and then we can do bars.
Nice.
Let's see. The order is Deke, Alex, Denny. I have the first overall pick in the 90s toy draft. Let me make sure these came out in the 90s. Okay, so it was invented way before it, but I'm considering it a 90s toy.
Yeah, that's okay.
Legos.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when they were in the heyday.
Yeah, apparently it was invented in 1932 in Denmark, which, like, fuck Denmark.
Oh.
Legos, man, like, you literally could make anything you ever wanted to make, and you would build universes and happiness, and man, those little Lego pieces were awesome. So,
pretty hurt when you step on those little bastards.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Don't step
on the security system. Just spread some of those by your front door.
Honestly. So even with broken glass.
You're up for you.
I'm going to go with Power Wheels. Specifically, I had a Jurassic Park themed Jeep Power Wheels, and it was...
oh, wow.
Yeah. I felt like Jeff Goldblum minus the sex appeal.
Are you just taking that because I took the Jurassic Park arcade game?
Possibly, yeah, because I'm pretty jealous of your pick there. That was a really good pick.
Fifth round, baby. Fifth round. Denny, you're for two, buddy.
All right, well, you guys both really messed up for not taking this first one. But I mean, it's the epitome of childhood right there. But it's Game Boy Color.
All right.
That's fine with me. That's fine. There's a couple different ways that I want to wrap around. Game Boy Color is, I mean, Game Boy in general, but Game Boy Color was like everything. Like, I still, every time I went to the beach, I would redo Pokemon Ruby.
Oh.
Just because I was like, the drive's super long there and back. I was like, why would not redo a Pokemon game? So that's a great pick.
Then the second one.
Heather says, what color Game Boy was your favorite Game Boy color?
So when my original one that I got was one of the purple ones.
Okay.
I had one of the original purple ones.
Like the translucent purple?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's what you got. I had the hard gray, which the hard gray was cool, but the translucent purple was dope.
And then my second one, I'm going to go with something that Abby and I need to get a pair of to resolve our battles with each other instead of any other verbal altercation. I need some sock and boppers.
More fun than a pillow fight.
You're damn right it is.
I've had some pretty fun pillow fights. I don't really agree with that logic.
That was the commercial, Deke.
I'm just like...
Sock and boppers.
I know the fucking...
I don't think you do. I think you're saving face.
More fun than a pillow fight. I literally said, I mean, that's the ad right there. That's verbatim. Shut the fuck up, Phyllis. You're up.
Oh, we have fun here at Laboratory.
And at draft day, you fuck.
Well, you're not here with us.
You're not here with me.
That day in Laboratory.
You're in some kind of nice looking room or something. I don't know.
That's my
his swanky loft.
bedroom. There's my beer. And there's my window. So.
Nice window.
Thank you. You're up, Phyllis.
Super Soakers.
Oh, what a pick.
Yep.
That's a good one.
I think that might have been.
That was on my list.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's just how many stories from a childhood involve your Super Soaker, you know?
Man, there's the whole neighborhood getting them out. Yeah. But like the whole neighborhood gets their Super Soakers out.
No.
What?
I didn't sure it was a 90s toy.
What's
like
wrong?
Derek did. Because I pulled up for my next pick. Well, if it's still there on the board.
Pull up a 1992 Mustang convertible or some fucking shit.
Yeah, for sure. Best toy ever. Classic plates and all.
All right, I'm going to go. My first pick's going to be Hot Wheels.
Ooh.
That was going to be my other one.
Little cars. I love it. Oops, wrong button.
It's okay.
I mean, I'm gonna go. Fuck. Oh, there's so many I could go here, and I'm so nervous. Fuck it. I think it was 90s. I think that Bionicles were so fucking cool, and I'm taking Bionicles.
I think those are later, but I'll tell you.
Well, let's look, and if they're out, I'll take a different one. When did these? Okay, it came out in 2001. I'm annexing it off the board.
I feel like I'll count that though. 2001 was
Nah,
basically.
it's out.
It just depends. Is it pre 9/11 2001 or post 9/11 2001? Because those are different years.
Shoot your gin. This fucking guy. All right. Well then, let me see when this fucking came out. I just misspelled that as bad as Josh. Okay, 1996. I'm taking Pokemon.
Yep.
Taking Pokemon. I had to make sure because I was going to take Pokemon cards if the cards came out in the right time or whatever it was, but just give me Pokemon, the whole thing. It's the only reason anybody bought a Game Boy back then.
It's true.
Valid. Very
100%.
valid.
100% valid.
Phyllis.
Furbies.
That's a great pick. Those
They were
terrifying
horrifying.
things.
Oh yeah.
Terrifying pick. How the fuck do you spell? F-U-R-B-Y. Man, I'm all over the place with LSS today. Denny, for 2, buddy.
Give me Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
No, you're all about fighting.
Yeah, I'm a very angsty person. And then I had a pair of these.
Ooh.
And
Shut up.
I had a pair of these.
No, if you take this, I'll fucking cry.
And I wish I still had them. But give me Moon Shoes.
Fuck!
Sorry.
You and your stupid Googling. Just kidding, I love you. Fuck, dude, Moochies were such a cool concept, and they were so ass.
sick.
They were so ass, but so cool.
They were
Alex,
so freaking cool.
Alex, show for your 4th, buddy.
Tamagotchis.
Mm.
I actually still have one at home in a drawer.
Do you really? Does it still work?
It certainly does.
Tamagotchi. I think I spelled that right. Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
All right. I'm trying to think of the name. What's the... Fuck, I can't think of the name of that thing. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
No, I just can't think of it. Give me Pogs for the first one.
Ooh.
Okay.
Get real fucking nostalgic. Trying to remember all the memories I didn't block out. When did these little things come out? I think these were 90. No fucking way it was that year. Oh, 2002. Bastards. I was looking at Beyblades.
Ooh.
Oh, I used to have like the intense actual like metal ones.
Dude, they were so cool.
Yeah, I had the arena and I had the metal ones, and like I was so into Beyblades at one point. Me and my one buddy would just like shoot these metal ones at each other, and they would start to create sparks when they would fight.
Dope.
I wish I still had them. These things were epic looking.
That's the new hotness.
Boys, I got it.
I'm gonna kill you. 'Cause you
Give me It was released in 1999. Tech Deck.
Ooh.
Tech Deck. Oh
Tech
my
Deck,
God,
baby.
I forgot about those.
Fucking Tech Deck. That one, I think that might have saved my draft from being bad. Fuck. What are you giggling at?
Nothing.
Alex may have just erupted in the whole shop. Like,
How?
yeah.
Glad I could help.
My gosh. A little concerned.
Well, you are up next, Phyllis.
I'm gonna go with the Nerf. Anything Nerf.
Okay, Abby, just fuck! Damn it, Nerfs are really fuck! I kept trying to think of this thing's name and I couldn't think of it, and Abby just casually tossed it in the fucking chat. And then you come out with Nerf, which I was gonna take Nerf with my second fucking pick and forgot about it. So right now on the wrap. Oh,
Oh my god.
I have some awesome Nerf guns.
fuck. I just got destroyed twice. And
Abby's was awesome too, by the way, in the chat.
the fucking skip it?
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the name of it.
How many times did that thing jack your ankle up?
All the
Oh,
time.
so many.
And then
Oh,
I thought
man.
Legos. I was like, Legos, Nerf, Hot Wheels. That's gonna
Now
be
I'm
it.
going back even more, thinking of other things in the 90s that jacked up your ankles, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Fuck. Denny, you're up.
Till the end.
Fuck.
Pop it up a little bit.
Oh, fuck.
There's so many to pick from still. Like, there's so many good ones. But
Fuck.
I'm gonna go with Bop It.
That's a good one. I saw Vicky wrote that in the chat, and I forgot about it too, to be fair. But Bop It, dude, did you ever play like the super advanced ones, Dan?
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Fuck it. No, I just want a
Yeah.
pull, a little lever, a bop, a twit.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
there's
all I
one.
can-
It's like, do calculus. 5, 4. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Figure out the Pythagorean theorem right now.
Equals.
Salty Israeli-Palestinian conflict. You're like, oh wait, what?
Do. What a loser. Score. It's like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Honorable mention that I just thought about because the
Yeah,
skipping
I'm gonna look up
of it. Razor scooters.
Oh.
Because of ankles getting fucked up.
Because the ankles getting jacked. Yep, the Razor scooter was the worst offender.
I've gotten some gnarly scars from my racer scooters.
No, Garmin Arnar scars.
Silly Buddy.
Betty Spaghetti, Foxtail, I don't know what that is. Light Bright,
Oh,
Light Bright. Yeah.
Gigapets.
Easy Bake Oven.
Easy Bake Oven.
Is that a toy? I guess that's a toy.
Technically.
I feel like it's a toy.
For some
should
reason,
be.
it was marketed as such.
Mousetrap, Doodle Bear.
Doodle
Yeah.
Bear!
Etch a Sketch.
Fucking
Etch a- yeah.
Doodle Bear.
Before the 90s.
I don't know.
Simon Says, Gak. The old splat. Apucci,
Oh,
the robotic
Gak.
dogs. Polly
Yu-Gi-Oh
Pocket.
cards were 90s, right? Were you good
I
for
feel
90s?
like they had to be.
Magic the Gathering, speaking of cards.
Oh,
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
Wow, I am Magic Mitt, the stupid little fucking mitts with the ball that was Velcro.
Oh my god, I hated those things.
I love those things. We used to play Rundown with those things.
Brain Warp. Do you guys remember Brain Warp?
Perfection, too.
Bro, Brain Warp used to
Perfection.
fuck my day up. Wow.
So this one list I'm looking at is telling me.
Oh my
slate
god, I
games.
didn't know what the fuck that thing was called.
Denny, did you look at that Brain Warp?
Yes.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I
I
never knew
remember
what
that.
that was called.
Yeah.
It would be like 6, 5. Oh,
Jesus, I remember that thing. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm getting PTSD
that's
right
why I
now.
got anxiety. I was like sweating.
Oh, and speaking of, there's the bop it Deke was talking about.
Yeah,
The
that
fucking
one.
crazy one that made you get calculus. Yeah.
Fuck that thing.
Flick it, turn it, pull it, twist it, bop it.
The Vortex
Smack it.
Nerf football. I understood you took Nerf, but the Vortex football with the whistling whistles,
Oh, it's my favorite. My
Yep.
yo-yos, Street Sharks. Those were stupid awesome.
Street Sharks.
Beanie Babies. We didn't take Beanie Babies.
But were Beanie Babies toys? Or investment opportunities?
Collector's items. That's why we didn't take them. Oh man,
Heather, Monopoly was around long before the 90s,
when did it come out?
I think.
I believe so. I feel like it's just like a '60s fucking stupid ass game. Oh, it came out. Oh my God, we have the same birthday. November 5th, 1935.
35. Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, we have the same birthday, which is the most important part.
Happy birthday.
Not today, but thanks. All right. What do you guys want to draft next? While you come up with a topic, I'm going to use the restroom. Good luck. Love you. Really need to get some commercials, huh, Denny?
Yeah, we do.
Just go walk the laptop around the shop. It'll be a commercial. It'll be like a
It
sponsor
could.
commercial.
It could be. We're charged up. We can disconnect and just go ahead. But different topics. I like the movie one. I think going back to movies might be a good one. Anyone in the comments have any good draft ideas?
Yeah.
Please put them in there.
We're going to you, the people.
Something.
Anything. Like literally, just think about something. What you want to draft? Is it this? Is it that? You know? Heather, it's got to be one that we can pick a lot of. Like, my favorite movies is not a pretty broad topic.
Oh, the Titanic's on there.
It's a great movie.
It is.
Great movie.
Pick a movie, any movie. That's a good movie.
You gotta see. The best like the best '90s kids shows. Like, not like the shit we grew up watching.
So,
Like,
oh,
like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
That could be a good one.
Riley Dogs is a good one. Best dogs.
Seltzers.
But the answer to the best dog starts with Reggie and then goes to Athena. So there's no reason to draft it.
And then there's Lucy, and then there's not a Jax.
No, Jax is definitely not on the list at all. He's just the most beautiful.
Yeah, he's just there. But
Did you guys come up with a topic?
we did.
Oh my God, I thought you were going to say you didn't.
No. Luckily, we did.
What's up?
So, along the lines of '90s again.
You have to stall for a second.
Yeah. So Alex also had to pee because you started a trend.
Just, you know, man, sometimes you got to pee.
Yeah, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Big fan of peeing.
So we were saying best '90s kid shows, like what we watched growing up. Did we ever draft that yet?
I don't believe so. I'm sure back in the day, Boyd, we were part of something along that, but I think it was more like Nickelodeon shows, not just like kids or shows we watched growing up.
If Boyd was here tonight, we'd know, but unfortunately he couldn't join us.
His fucking power. Lame-o. Nah, that's a good one. We'll do this one and then maybe one more and we'll be able to jump out. The order for this one is Alex, Denny, Deke, which is good because then we gotta wait for him to come back anyways. I really could go for like a chicken sandwich. I don't know why.
You know what? I'm trying to think about what I want to eat. Abby apparently told me she got extra hibachi for me, which I don't believe. She probably left me next to nothing.
Wow, which is the #1 flat top menu item.
Oh, dude. My hibachi on the flat top. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'm going to do it anyway.
I could eat hibachi for, I think, every meal.
Me too. I definitely could.
I don't even know what's in Yum Yum sauce. Ain't it just like mayo and something?
I don't know. I don't touch that Yum Yum sauce. I'm not a mayo guy.
I'm only a mayonnaise guy if you don't tell me there's mayonnaise in something. All right, Alex, you have the first pick in the '90s kid TV shows.
Kablam.
Kablam.
Answer.
Do you remember Kablam?
Hell yeah, the action figures, baby.
Action League now.
Kablam was great.
Stinky Diver.
He was the best. Denny, you're up for your first pick.
How about... I'm stuck between a couple.
Oh yeah, there's a million amazing ones, bro.
I'm going to go with Boy Meets World.
Oh, that's a great one.
Topanga was my ish. That was my first crush.
Topanga was amazing.
Topanga. That was me trying to do a little rolling of the R. Yeah, it didn't work.
Hey, you're bad at it.
I'm very bad at it.
You guys are interesting. I'm going to go with Pokemon. I think that was just a large staple point in all of our childhoods. And then I'm gonna go with it. I think it came out in like 2002. Actually, no, fuck that one. I'm gonna go Rugrats.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
That's a really good one.
I got some other ones, but Rugrats is the OG original. Denny, you're back up.
So I'm thinking SpongeBob started in the 90s, I believe, or was that early 2000s?
I think it was like 96 or 97.
I want to say SpongeBob was 90s.
Let's see, because this always comes up. Help Wanted dropped May 1st, 1999. That counts. That counts.
Give me it. Put me down for the good old SpongeBob.
Great pick. Phyllis, you're up for 2.
So, I'm gonna go with Two Stupid Dogs. Just an absolute classic of a '90s show. Which you guys, I see the look on your face. Look it up. You're gonna recognize.
No,
I remember it. That was a good pick. That was out of left field.
Oh yeah,
But so a lot of those '90s shows you forget they existed until you see them again, and you're like, oh my god.
That Hanna-Barbera type of show, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great one.
And then I'd say after that, I'm gonna go with All That.
Oh, that was gonna be my pick.
Well, that is such a good pick.
There's so much that spawned off there, but that is SNL before SNL when Keenan wasn't on SNL, but SNL was on Keenan.
Exactly, and I think at this point Keenan has to be the longest standing member of SNL.
Longest running ever, yeah. Yeah, no, that's all. That is an amazing show. The Amanda Bynes and all that type of shit. So, Denny, you're back up.
Oh, I'm so excited that neither of you took this pick. Give me Hey Arnold.
Oh,
that football-headed SOB.
Hi.
Oh my god. What was that dude's name? Fucking lurch ass.
Was it? It's all coming back to me now.
I don't know.
Why can't I think of it? What's the
Brainy?
Yeah, Brainy. Brainy's a great one. I'm pissed you took all that because that's a great show.
There's another one that spawned off of it you could pick.
I think I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna go Keenan Kel.
There you go.
Love it.
It's too good, man.
Oh, here it goes.
Orange soda.
Yeah, orange soda. Oh, here it goes. Let me make sure it dropped to the 90s. All right, it dropped August 16th, 1999. Give me Rocket Power.
Yup.
I think, honestly, everyone's favorite show because it made you feel like you could do anything.
I think that shows why I started smoking weed.
Well, it could be.
California, big guy. Denny. Is it you again, I believe?
I think it's me again.
Yes, it is.
Neat. Give me Doug.
Oh, that's a great show.
I love Doug. It was so
skeet.
laid back. Yeah.
Phyllis, up for your last 2, brother.
All right, for the first of my last 2, I'm going to go with Angela Anaconda, the most horrifying '90s show. Look it up.
I hate you.
It's you block. Everybody blocked that show out because it was
disgusting.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Absolutely terrifying.
It's terrible.
Dennis, feast it with all your glory. Boom. Relive your childhood.
No.
It's so awkward, man. It's so awkward.
Who thought that would be a good idea? And then I'm gonna go with. There's a lot of '90s shows I could pick, but since we're sticking specifically with kids shows, I'm going with Cat Dog.
I remember when they dropped Cat Dog, and they spent like 2 months just playing that stupid fucking commercial about Cat Dog. I was so sick of Cat Dog by the time it came out because of that commercial. I loved the show; it was amazing, but I was so sick and tired of that stupid fucking show just from that commercial before it even came out. We are back to Denny Field us pick.
You can do it, one.
So I'm gonna go with a staple of my very young childhood that I grew up watching a lot of. Give me. I'm stuck between two, and I'll mention the other one after we're done here. Give me Blue's Clues.
Ooh, yeah.
Like we're talking young Denny.
Yep.
Young.
That's a really good one, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Blue's Clues.
Or the
I mean,
pedophile people on there.
Blue's Clues was dope.
Yeah.
Steve was the man.
Steve was the man.
I'm gonna follow that up with Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, Heather and I have been watching a lot of that.
Really?
Yeah, it's on Paramount. If you guys don't have the Paramount network from Prime, if you have Prime, get the Paramount extension because it's all the 90s shows. All the Nickelodeon 90s shows are on the Paramount network.
I need to get that.
It's great.
Guys, let's do one more draft.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. Good call.
Yeah, actually, let's look at some honorable mentions here.
Barney?
Zumboomafoo, Recess, Magic School Bus, Johnny Bravo, Captain Planet, X-Men, Kids Next Door, technically. I think that was like 2000, but Powder Puff Girls.
Ed, and Eddie?
Ed and Eddie's a good one. Yeah,
Dexter.
Zumboomafoo.
You know, the show Recess taught me that if you flush all of the toilets in the school at the same time, you can jump it off the ground.
Yeah, dude. Recess was good. I like that. Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog is a big one. I like Courage the Cowardly Dog when you think about it being from the perspective of the dog, and that's why he's scared of everything. I was like,
Yeah, because dogs are terrified of everything. I never got it when I was young.
Everything, right? I was just like, this is such a weird. Like the
I
only
took a pill
episode
after
that
college.
well, the only episode that combats that is when they go to the fucking Banana Land. Do you remember that? They like go into the future and bananas took over.
Oh my God, yeah. See, I just think of when I close my eyes at night, I just think of Return the
Slap. You know who's scarier than that is the fucking cousin Ed or whatever. Fred, the guy that like cuts the dog's hair. Look it up.
Oh God, yeah. Oh my God.
So he literally just like shaves the dog in the bathroom, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah, I forgot. Ooh, this is a horrifying image somebody made.
Oh
of
my
him.
gosh, that's petrifying.
All right, let's do one more draft, guys, and then we can call it a night. Do we want to? Do you guys have any
I think you're up on one, Deke.
Best draft topics.
best draft topics?
Let's get meta up in this.
We would be so bad at that. Just
That's like our final show. Like if this were ever to be discontinued, that's like the final show, ultimate draft.
Man, that would be. It's funny because like we laugh about it, but there's so many times where we draft something like amazing, and then I want to draft it every week with different people, but we can't or some shit like that. And it's fucking.
One more mention. Riley brought up a really good one. Do you guys remember dinosaurs?
Dude, terrifying. The one episode.
Gotta love me.
The one fucking episode where there was something under the baby's bed petrified me as a child. Like I would jump from my bed to my door. I would not go near my bed.
Oh, dinosaurs was
Veggie Tales.
VeggieTales. Yeah.
VeggieTales was like big time.
Yeah.
Like they were everywhere. They were fucking glorious.
Bob the Tomato was my guy.
Zero Hacker, the Dinosaur CD was the first CD I ever owned. Dude, Hacker, terrifying. Like I literally wouldn't go near the base of my bed because it was just fucking terrifying.
Are You Afraid of the Dark gave me a couple of those when I was a kid for sure. Remember the episode where they go into the attic and the girl just turns into a doll? She just slowly like solidifies. Yeah. Spooky.
People in the chat, feel free to toss out a draft topic here. I'm trying to think of something that would be good. Take us a little bit longer. We could research a little bit.
The same guy that did the voice of the baby also did the voice of Elmo.
That's fucking terrifyingly accurate.
Game shows.
Game shows?
That's what Riley suggested.
Riley mentioned game shows. I can't think of anything else.
I feel like we might have done that before, but I could be crazy.
We might have. I think you're right.
Worst suggestions from our audience?
We'd lose so many viewers so quick.
Yeah, all of our significant others and Vicky in the chat who are watching would just turn it off, and then you guys would have issues to deal with later. But I'm in Nashville, so I do not have those issues.
That's not. You can't ever get far enough away from your woman. She'll find you.
So I found. Alex, what do you consider yourself an expert in?
I mean, I own a head shop, so take a guess. But
Blowjobs.
yeah, dude.
No, like outside of your. I don't want to talk about work. I don't want to make you talk about work.
How about
What about is there a TV show you consider yourself an expert in?
Futurama?
I think I could draft something Futurama.
Random history facts.
We're drafting random history facts?
That's
too broad, Heather.
Did you guys know that...
I do know a lot about history, though.
I mean, historical figures we want to get a beer with is not the worst draft ever.
We've done that. Well, that was a good one.
We've done a lot of the get a beer with. Historical figures, though, like names in history to get a beer with.
I like that one.
I like that one as well.
I know we've definitely done something close to it, but...
I think we did historical figures. Because that was with Austin and Steph.
We just straight up drafted historical figures. Did we do presidents to get a beer with?
No, because Steph had a few very influential
yeah, you're right. We did do historical figures to get a beer with. I kind of like it, though. Because I can tell you right now, I don't remember who I drafted. So
this guy was painted back in the day. He painted like tons of portraits of himself in different positions and shit.
Right. Are we going to have to change the topic already, Alex? What are you saying?
Joseph, just look up Joseph DeCrow.
I don't have spamware on this yet.
Ducreux.
Best party snacks came in the chat.
Oh, that dude was awesome.
Yeah.
If we get through historical figures and want to do one more, we can do party snacks.
I'm down.
Are we doing historical figures? Gonna be?
Yeah, it goes Denny, Deke, Alex. This will be our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our 7th draft tonight. So Denny, who is the #1 historical figure you would want to get a beer with?
That's tough. I'm thinking somebody who's very influential in our country's history. Give me George Washington.
I really want him to not be lame, and I feel like he's
probably like
lame.
the epitome of lame. And
but
then
I feel like he's fucking cool, right?
I feel like he's lame sober. And then you get a few drinks in him, and then all of a sudden, like, Party George comes out.
The wooden teeth come out.
Yeah, like George.
I like that.
Georgie.
I like that a lot.
And then
I vote for
sitting there,
two.
he has like 2 drinks. He goes, "I'd like to tell you about that cherry tree I cut down, all right?"
I'm gonna go with Charles Lindbergh.
Ooh,
It's a good one.
He could take you on a nice little trip.
Brother, first times man of the year. Only got to fly over that sea.
Don't let him around your baby.
Did he steal a baby? Didn't he steal a baby, or he lost his baby?
His baby died or got kidnapped or something. It was a whole controversy back in the day.
Something.
The Lindbergh baby.
Okay. Well, we'll get a beer to talk about it. Alex, you're number 2, buddy.
I'm gonna go with Winston Churchill for my first one.
That's a great one.
Because I feel like he'd be a great. It would go from beer to scotch real
That's
fast.
a hell of a bar tab, yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. My God.
Some lady once asked him why he drinks so much, and he said, "I drink until you're attractive, so it'll never stop."
God, I love Winston Churchill.
Peace.
He was just a man. And then the other one that I think would be a great to get a drink with is Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh, that's a great pick.
He's a man's man.
He really is.
To the table.
All right, I'm up. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Fuck's his little bitch ass name? fuck is this dude's name? Holy shit.
I think he'd be offended if you tried to have a beer with him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy a beer to apologize.
What did he do?
Historical shit.
He did history, man.
All right, I can't think of it. So instead of him, I'm gonna go with George Washington Carver.
Ooh. Discuss the peanut.
Hell yeah, baby. While I think of this other fucker's name. Denny, you're for 2.
All right. First of all, give me Picasso.
Weird night.
Apparently, according to some different historians, he was a drunk. Apparently, he liked to drink a lot and then paint.
I fuck with that though.
So
Yeah, for sure, I could see that too.
yeah. And then third, give me Martin Luther King Jr.
I like that pick a lot. Well, I still can't think of this fuck's name. It's gonna be bad once I tell you guys who it actually is. You know what? You're out at the bar, we're getting a little drunk. You know what either A, gives us entertainment or helps pick up ladies? Harry motherfucking Houdini.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Make
Harry
that bar
Houdini, baby.
Yes, he could.
Alex. Oh no, wait, Denny, you're for 2. I'm sorry.
I did too.
Picasso and MLK Jr. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, my names are so much smaller because I have George Washington Carver that it lines up perfectly with your 3 without my third one in it. That's why I thought it. Sorry, Alex, you're up.
I'm gonna go with Karl Marx because I know he'll split the bar tab.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that, right? Like, you genius fucker, you. Then who's your next pick, Alex? You're up again.
Joseph DeCrow.
Do you want to explain to people who Joseph DeCrow is?
I think they should just look him up once you see his name typed, and then you'll recognize it, or you won't. You know.
Is that it?
But he seems like he'd be fun. If you look up his career, he made a lot of stuff like the most famous one of just him doing random shit, and like way back then when
he
nobody
was like a meme before a meme.
Literally, he really was. He was just having fun at other people's expenses with his intricate ass paintings.
It's kind of amazing. All right. I just am so mad at myself. Fuck me in the asshole.
Oh, thank you.
What did this person? What are you thinking of them
His
for?
name was John F. Kennedy. Fuck.
Are you fucking kidding
Brother,
me?
I kept thinking
Right.
of FDR. I cannot explain to you how many times in my brain I said, not Franklin Delano.
Oh my god, you're gonna give JFK a headache.
Brother, I'm buying him the rest of the beers that night to apologize. But all I could think about was Teddy Roosevelt and FDR and Richard Nixon. Sorry,
That will
take
be an
someone's pick or
explosive evening, though.
Give me JFK.
Next would be a fun one.
God
Nixon
damn
would
it.
be blast.
Denny, you're for your last 2.
Okay, well, give me Al Capone.
Oh, wow. I love it, but inviting just straight up trouble.
Yeah, why not? And then you actually hit the last one that right on the head there. Give me Nixon.
Why?
Why not?
He's not a crook.
He's not. And on top of that,
Capone is.
whenever you are playing zombies, like the original zombies, whenever they have the one add-on where you're in the Oval Office, like killing zombies, the one line in that game, it's Nixon going nuts, and then JFK is the other one. And he goes, "Calm down, Dick. Go finish your coloring book," and then the game just starts. So,
Oh my god.
but yeah.
I loved when they had them all, like, because they were all in the bunker there, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. All right. I got Charles Lindbergh, he got a plane, George Washington Carver, invented a ton of shit. Houdini, magic tricks, JFK, young, sexy. What do I need? I feel like I need like a grizzled vet. You know what? Fuck it. Give me Davy Crockett.
Davy fucking Crockett. That'd be a good one. A real good one.
Davy Crockett.
Now I really want to see what Alex's last pick is.
Robert Oppenheimer.
Why do I kind of know that name?
That's the man who invented the nuclear bomb.
I thought that was Einstein.
Einstein helped split the atom first. Robert Oppenheimer was the lead scientist on the Manhattan Project.
So why him?
Because I just want to talk to him about blowing shit up. You know, I like fire, and I feel like that's the biggest fire ever.
Yeah, he really wanted to blow shit up.
Yeah.
Fair. It's not a bad idea. So what other historical figures did we leave off, guys?
Buddha. Gandhi.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Just knock them all out. Who's the dude that invented Mormonism?
Joseph Smith, he was a Mormon. Dum 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 dum.
Joseph Smith. Oh man.
I don't know. At this point, is Doc Ellis a historical figure?
Yeah.
He's gone down in the annals of history, right?
I'm pretty sure the LSD game is massive history. So.
Oh yeah, huge.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go eat. I think we had a wonderful show.
I want to go eat too. I'm so.
We could definitely. We hit 8 drafts, which is literally, that's the goal for this show. We got a couple minutes left. I'm gonna go fucking eat, baby.
That sounds good to me.
Alex, thank you so much for joining Draft Day. Denny, thank you as always for being here. We'll hopefully maybe actually have an intro video and graphics next week, Denny, but no fucking promises. I'm just a man, you know?
Hey, you know what? The fact that you showed up and put it all together is more than what I could have ever asked for and I could have ever done. So thank you very much, Deke, for being so dedicated.
Big thanks to Elsass tonight for all his work too.
Wow.
Actually, let's put them out there. Big thanks to Smalls for showing up tonight.
Big thanks to Smalls. Shout out to Riley. Let's just do the whole gambit. Shout out to Heather.
Shout out to Gail for showing up.
Shout out to Poop Soup.
Yeah, shout out to Poop Soup. Shout out to Gail.
Tomorrow.
Heather, thanks for being here and hanging with us like you said you were going to. Awesome.
Shout out to Sikkim. Tomorrow on Ranking Sport, they're going to talk about a TV show that's going to drop its next season soon. Can you guys guess what show that is?
If it begins with an O?
Nah, it begins with an R and M.
Rick and Morty Season 5.
I'm excited for it. That is the entire episode tomorrow of the Ranking Squad. Excited for that. And then Thursday back with 2 Beers Deep. So, Denny, as always, buddy, thank you for jumping on. Alex, we really appreciate you joining. Shout out to Laboratory. Go check them out. They are amazing humans and people. And we will see you guys next week for Draft Day.
Peace.